Yes, people, welcome to the player ratings. Manchester United have lost here by 1-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium after just not great quality between both sides, laughable at times. I said before the game, I feel sorry for people who paid their Sky subscription and that is your Super Sunday, and that's basically what we saw. Both teams dropping to even lower in the table before they actually played because of other teams winning. So calamitous at times, and a shit goal, awful goal to concede is the difference here today. Let's start. Andre Onana. I'm sorry, bro. Like, to parry that into that area for the tap-in, and then towards the end of the game, he's calmed it down by catching the ball because Spurs couldn't finish us off, throws it straight to Dorgu, and Dorgu has to make a foul because he just shouldn't have threw the ball there. That's the difference for the goal today, so I've got to give Andre Onana a 4. Maybe even a 3, because that's the decision that's basically lost us the game in the end. But there were chances. I'll give him a 4. To parry that back out there is criminal. Vicario done the same thing here against Spurs, and Dominic Solanke scored, and now Onana's followed suit. Said, I'll better you one. I'll give him an even closer tap in, an even easier finish. No one there. So I'll go for a 4 for Andre Onana. Right wing back Diogo Dalot, 5. He did all right. Was he more comfortable on that right-hand side than the left-hand side? I would say just. Wasn't levels above his regular level, but he was more comfortable. And Dorgu down the other side, who I'll get to in a bit, was just completely ignored by Dalot. By Garnacho, but I'll get there. Dalot, I'll give a 5. I think he was okay in his duels. Put a couple of crosses in. I think he had a shot as well that he forced to save, but I think that was offside actually. But he was all right. He was okay. Right centre-back, Mazraoui. I thought he was good today. Won his duels. He was quick across the ground, nipped in a good couple of times. Even when he lost his footing, he still managed to get back up and get back in. And that's probably his best position, right centre-back / left centre-back. He was steady. I'll give him a 6. I don't think he was terrible today. Harry Maguire, centre-back today. Actually, was Mazraoui left centre-back? Who was left centre-back? My mind's gone blank. But Dalot, hold on, Dalot.
Mazraoui was left.
Mazraoui was left centre-back. Huh?
De Ligt on the right.
Yeah, De Ligt was on the right, sorry. But then in the other half, De Ligt was closer to my side. Do you know what? I can't even remember. I'm that angry. But De Ligt. So let's go Harry Maguire. I thought he was decent. He stopped Tell, a couple of times. Won his aerial duels like he does. Some good switches of play. That's what you need from Harry Maguire. We were bad. And Harry Maguire, he did all right. He did his job for large parts. I didn't really see him make any bad errors. I give him a 6. De Ligt as well had to, again, through people giving the ball away, he had to get back in and make blocks and stuff and be good defensively in terms of box defending, getting his head on things and blocking things. Tried a big switch, went out of play. It's not his forte. At all, to be honest, De Ligt. But on that left centre-back side, he did a job. He was okay. I'll give him a 5. He was okay. Left wing-back, Dorgu. I just feel sorry for the kid today. Like, he just couldn't link up with Garnacho because Garnacho just refused to engage with him down that left-hand side, and I don't really know why. I don't really understand why. I don't know if it's greed. I don't know if it's lack of communication, lack of being on the right wavelength, lack of instruction. Maybe Amorim was saying use that as a decoy every time Garnacho, get yourself on the ball. I don't know. But whatever it was, he just kept ignoring him. And the one time that Dorgu did get the ball, he flashed in a good cross and it was dangerous. We didn't do it enough. Defensively, he did okay against Kulusevski. Put himself about a little bit, played some nice little touches forward. I'd give Dorgu a 6. He looked bright there. Not amazing, but he looked bright. We were asking him to play left instead of right. Was that experiment better? Were we more balanced? I would say ever so slightly yes. I'd like to see him just continue his work there and grow into the side. Midfield, Bruno Fernandes, shocking 1. Really, really bad from Bruno today. Just spamming crosses. It was that vintage Bruno, innit, where you're just rushing everything, taking shots when the shot's not on, trying to turn on the ball in midfield. It's not good enough. When he had time and space, yeah, clip it out to Dalot. clip it out to Garnacho, etc., when he's got a little bit of time. But when you needed a bit of quality from him, it was missing. Didn't get back in quick enough as well. I know it's difficult. He's playing in there with Casemiro, which is not the most mobile midfield. You're not got a partner who can come sweep up, and that really showed. In transitions, he was way off it, as was Casemiro. But the quality on the ball from Bruno was just non-existent today. I have to give him a 1. It was really bad, really bad. If I'm not being as eccentric, yeah, it might be like a 3 or something like that. But I was so annoyed with him constantly giving the ball away. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. 1. Casemiro next to him. And this is where it's a little bit more biased, because it's different scalings. Because what did we really expect from Casemiro coming into this game, coming out the cold where he's an unused sub most games, you know? We've had to rely on him to come in today. He was all right, played a couple of switches. Then he done a couple of Casemiro specials of silly fouls. It was a typical Casemiro performance. 5. That's what we know from Casemiro. In transition, he's going to be slow. If someone tries to drop the shoulder and get past him, he'll either trip them up or slide them, take them out, or pull them back or whatever, because he can't move his feet quick enough. If he's got time and space, he can hit a couple of switches, and he's a bit dangerous in the box in the air because he's good in the air. That's what we get from Casemiro. So yeah, average. I'll give him a 5. Into the 10 positions, Alejandro Garnacho, poor. Should have scored that in the first half. I don't know how he skied that. I have no idea how he skied that. He's in a perfect position, just open out his body and find the far corner. Doesn't manage to do it. Forced a good save from Vicario in the first half as well. But after that, just kept making bad decisions and was just extremely wasteful and kept ignoring Dorgu. I'll give Garnacho a 4. Not good enough today at all. Not good enough. And, you know, we want to invest into him. He's improving, etc. But tonight, didn't like what I saw from him. Extremely wasteful. He did force another good save from Vicario as well. Instead, you know what? I'll give him a 5, because having said his failings, which I'll pick them up, he still was looking like one of our best chances to score and forced a couple of saves. So he did get some shots on target, but the main one was where he had to score, and the fact that he kept ignoring Dorgu just annoyed me. So I just about give him a 5, but I'm feeling like it's a 4 because he kept ignoring Dorgu and stuff. But really, I'll probably give him a 5 because he did engage the defenders. He was getting shots off and did look lively. Joshua Zirkzee, I'm going to give a 6. He could have really had a 7's too high because we've ended up losing the game, but if you get one, he kind of played a 7 as an individual, to be fair. But I'll balance it down to a 6 because overall, listen, we still didn't score a goal. But his touches were clean. He was strong on the ball. And actually, when the ball was going near him, I started to build up this little bit of faith where I'm like, I know he'll secure it. I know he'll play the right pass. Couple of little nutmegs, little turn of pace, getting out of difficult situations. So I rate what he done today, and this is why I was saying even in the last game, Amorim must just stick with him and give him a run of games. I thought it would be up front because I didn't think we'd have this much injury, so I get why Amorim played both of them. But he played in the right 10 today, Zirkzee, and proved that there's something in that. And he is improving week by week, so he needs to keep working. I was pleased with him today. He was really good. He was our best player. Slim pickings today, but he was definitely our best player. And Rasmus Højlund today got a few more shots off than he normally does. Again, he controls the ball on the really easy ones. When there's literally no one around him, take a touch and pass it, the basics. But when he really has to engage and there's a man up his arse, or he's got to drop off the front or get a little bit of a feel for it, he still doesn't have it for me. I'll give Rasmus a 5 today. Still wasn't good enough, nowhere near good enough. No subs for me to mark because bless Chido, only come on for 3 minutes and didn't even touch the ball, and the rest of the team was obviously never going to get a look in. Ruben Amorim, considering the team that was out there, my only criticism of him today is bring on Chidu earlier. Roll the dice properly. If you're going to give him an appearance, if you're going to put him on the pitch, it means he's earned it and you think he might be able to do something, but he can't do anything in 3 minutes. What was the point? You may as well have just, I say, left him on the bench. Chido will still be really happy because he's made his Man United debut. So for him and his family, it's amazing. So no, I wouldn't say you should have left him on the bench. That's probably a bit harsh because on a personal and individual level, Chido will be over the moon. He's worked really, really hard to get his professional debut. But from an Amorim perspective, give the kid more time. Allow him to maybe be in a sequence where he might be able to touch the ball or arrive in the box and have a shot or do something. Give him a chance. He gave him no chance, and he brought him on at a time. And I think it was a corner to Spurs or a free kick to Spurs. Oh, it was after Onana had done that stupid ass throw. So we was on the back foot. Very difficult for Chida to even get a touch. So maybe threw him under the bus a little bit there. That's my only criticism of Amorim. But other than that, the team selection, that's pretty much all we had. Couldn't do anything different than that. So I'll give Amorim a 6. And listen, we go to Goodison Park next week, Saturday, and just strap in, guys, because we're probably going to get turned over there as well, and it's going to go from bad to worse. So lock in, man. The season's done, but we have to play the games. So just avoid relegation. Wolves lost today, so we'll be all right. Ipswich, well, they got a draw actually. Southampton lost as well, so we'll be all right for relegation, but we're going to be down there. Forget, I think I said, get comfortable with 12th, 13th and all that, 14th. Nah, it's a 15th, 16th vibe. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Maybe even a 17th, light 17th. And we just avoid the bottom 3. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm out of here, guys, man. It's freezing cold. I'm going yard. Peace.